I almost deleted my YouTube channel yesterday. Not like I was this close. Cursor on the button and everything. All because of one number. 38 views, bro. You know, it's hard to want to keep going when you only get 38 views, bro. I dropped the video, I sat back, and I waited, right? I checked my phone, 10 views, right? Refresh, 17 views. I came back later, 38. And that's it. That's it. I didn't get no other views for the video for a while. It was just stuck. And I didn't know what else to do. I had no idea what to do. I had no idea, you know? I was just sitting here looking like real, like defeated every day. You just couldn't figure it out. And I ain't even mad about the views. I'm mad that nobody even clicked. That's the worst part, man. That's the worst. When you sitting here and you trying to figure out, like, hey man, why ain't nobody click on the video? If I got almost 10,000 subscribers, why ain't nobody watching me? You know? Like, you start beating yourself up like, you start beating yourself up like a boxer, you know? And it's like, it ain't about how many edits you do. It ain't about how many A-roll, B-rolls that we put into a video, how much time we waste, how much effort that we put into it. It's about everything else. It's about being relatable, like a relatable loop. Let's talk about that. You ever feel like you're talking and nobody's listening? That's what this feels like, you know? Like you sitting here and you making content for the wall, and it's like nobody's listening to a word you say. It's like nobody cares what you're talking about. If you ain't talking about exposing somebody or making fun of somebody, ain't nobody trying to listen to it. And I understand it, but I don't understand it until I'm trying to figure it out. You know, tensions do build, you know? So I'm sitting here like, damn, why am I even doing this? Like, be real, like, no sugarcoating it. No folk, man, no fake motivation, nothing like that. Just me staring at the screen like I'm doing right now, looking at you. Feeling stupid, bro. Feeling stupid, man. And don't let nobody lie to you. This YouTube stuff messes with your head. It messes with your head severely. Don't let nobody sit here and cap the whole. They don't know because they not in it. They don't understand it because your feet ain't in it. You don't get it. You just an outsider looking in and being a peeping Tom. Until you start picking up a phone or a camera and start editing videos, then you can have an opinion about how you feel. But until then, you don't get it because it messes with your mental. It messes with your head, bro. You start having these rapid fire thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, you start thinking like, I'm trash. You know, I'm late. I missed my moment. Everybody else already made it. You can't win. It's like impossible. This game is impossible to win at. You can't win. It's like running a foot race and you just running forever and you can't win at this, man. You know, that's what I feel until I thought about something new. Real life pressure hits. Then real life hits you too, you know? Bills, family, time. Now it's like I'm chasing something I don't even know if it's gonna work or not, you know? Because me doing this, I've seen people like, I ain't trying to compare myself, because comparing to one thing and comparing to another thing, you always find some kind of way in the middle where you always just beat yourself up constantly. You be like at war with yourself. I don't want to compare myself to other content creators, but at the end of the day, that's all we have. That's all we got. We only got comparisons on what this person does and what this person does, and you compare it because you're trying to figure out what hits. You know, at my lowest point, I said it loud. I'm done. And that was it. And for a second, it felt peaceful. Like giving up was easier, right? It was the easy point to just give up and walk away from something that you know that you're trying to build and try to build and hold on to. It's like it was easier to just walk away instead of all the time and the hard work that I put in to try to build a channel. You know, it was easier to just get up and I'm done. But then the turning point, I had a hard switch, and then something hit me. 38 views, cool. But what if the next one was 3,800 views? You feel me? That's what keeps me going, bro. That's what keeps me motivated and keep me getting up and keep doing this every single day. But I'm gonna tell you what I figured out, because I know y'all cats was waiting for it, right? I know you waiting for it. Energy shift up, right? What if the only difference between me and the other people winning is that they didn't stop, right? What if it was just that simple, and it was just that reason? It was just that reason why things wasn't the way it is, because they was motivated, and I'm becoming more unmotivated, and I have to find a way to get myself together so I can stay in that lane, so I can stay motivated. And a lot of people are like, you screaming, you pissed, you mad. Man, look, I've been sick, bro. I've been sick for like a week, man. You know, I'm getting a little bit better, but I'm still having a hard time with my allergies and the breathing part. But I'm getting better. I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna dominate this like I normally do. You feel me? So let's be honest. Like, be honest with me. Like, be honest. Like real. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Be honest with me. How many times have you almost quit something? Be honest. Don't lie. Don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie. Be honest. How many times have you walked away? And how you ain't want to do this no more? How about in a relationship, on how you don't want to be with someone and they just keep holding you back? How about that? Like, tell me, how many times have you walked away from something? Like, you fell down, bumped your knee or something. You couldn't skateboard, so you put the skateboard up instead of just being motivated and picking that mug back up and trying to figure it out, right? Like, be honest with yourself for 1 second, because when I'm doing these videos, I'm honest with y'all. So be honest. How many times did you quit? How many times? How many times did you walk away? Tell me. How many times? I'm trying to figure out where the camera at. Here we go. How many times did you quit? You know, we got a deep connection sometimes with things like you got gym, job, business, life. It's the same feeling, right? It's just different situations. You know what I mean? It's just different situations. Like the truth about it is, nobody quit because they incapable. They quit because they're uncomfortable. So this is what happens when a lot of people like myself, who just don't want to be, you know, we don't walk away from things because we just, I give up, I hate everything, I don't want to be there. We give up because we're uncomfortable being put in that situation where we can't grow, bro. This is why businesses close down. This is why people's channels on YouTube is no channels no more. Like, take for instance, certain people, like, I ain't gonna start calling name, but like one of the biggest top YouTubers walked away right before these new rules was like implemented, and he came back out of nowhere. I mean, things happen. I feel like you get broke and you got to get your ass back on here so you can make money with them advertisements. You feel me? And yesterday, yeah, I was uncomfortable. I was frustrated, and I was doubting everything and everyone. I was doubting my music. I was doubting the videos I put out. I was doubting being on live. I'm doubting a lot of things. Even though I've been sick, I could probably went on live. You know what I'm saying? I went on live the other day. I was sick as a dog. You wouldn't know that. But this ain't paying the bills. This ain't making no money. This ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? But I ain't quitting, y'all. Not over no 38 views. Not over a bad day. And not over doubt, because that's not who I am. I'm not like that. Because quitting guarantees one thing. What does it guarantee? You lose. But staying, even when it's ugly, even when it slows down, that's how you win. Staying motivated, man. Putting your foot into this and just staying motivated and grounded to it. All it takes is one video, one moment, and one breakout. It don't take nothing else. That's all it takes. It's just one video. That's it. It could be a short, it could be a long form, it could be whatever it takes. It just takes one of them. And then, like me, and I refuse to quit one video too early. You know what I mean? So yeah, I almost quit YouTube yesterday. But just imagine if I actually did. You wouldn't even be watching this right now, right? Like, if you ever feel like quitting something, comments still here. I want to see who really locked in with me and try to see if they still in it. Because sometimes people don't understand how this really go. I'm gonna hit you with some real stuff. We're gonna talk for a real quick second. I'm gonna speed it up. We're gonna talk a little bit about how what I figured out. I know I wasted 10 minutes of your time. I ain't trying to. I'm just telling you how it really is and how I feel. So now we're gonna dive into what I think and what I found out. So you can spend hours editing a video and you still don't get no views. Why? Because nobody clicked and nobody cared. You know, lesson 1, clicks first, man. So the first thing that I learned is, I stayed up all night learning. You know, it took me like freaking 2 years to figure this out. Do I think my video is gonna blow up? It will over time if you just do what I ask you. You know, because this is what YouTube awards. So the first thing I learned is your title and your thumbnail don't hit. Your video is already dead before it even starts. You know? Think about it. Example. Would you click your own video? Be honest. Not as creator, but as a viewer. Would you? Would you do that though? Lesson number 2, the first 10 seconds, which is that hook. Second, my second thing, if they do click, you got about 10 seconds, bro. That's it. No intro, no, hey, what's up, guys? Just straight to it, bro. Just dive right into it like you slide some panties down. Just dive right into it. That's how you get it, because they want the hook. They don't care about what's going on. They don't care about what you got popping up. They don't give a F about your vlog. They don't care about none of that. It's 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds to grab somebody's small pea brain of attention. You have 10 seconds to do that. And then, if you don't grab nobody's attention in 10 seconds, you're screwed. Lesson 3 is emotion. Third thing I learned is people don't watch videos, man. They watch feelings. If your video don't make somebody feel something, they gone. They ain't here. You feel me? You feel that emotion? You feel that adversity. You feel that adversity. I scared you, didn't I? I scared the dog shit out you, didn't I? My bad, y'all. My bad. But real talk though, like funny, stress, anger, motivation. Pick one. But it gotta be something. It gotta be something. It can't just stay with. It gotta be something, bro. You want to learn lesson 4? Let's get it. This is the things that I came up with. I know this is working. It's going to work because I'm starting to implement it in my videos, and they starting to go up better. You know what I mean? Things starting to look different for me, and I'm telling you, it's going to work for you. And this is free game. I ain't charging nobody no money. This is not no YouTube guru bullshit success story. This is a real story for my own. When I make mistakes, I show y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here putting myself on the line because I'm telling you what's happening. You know? They don't tell you shit. I'm telling you. You feel me? Step 4, and I know it's gonna sound real messed up, but it hit me, bro. Stop making random videos. And that's what I've been doing. This one hurts me, man, because I was just posting anything, no direction, no story, just hoping something hit. You know? And it wasn't. It was hurting me. It's been hurting me. 9,000 subscribers, it's still hurting me because nobody know what the freak to watch. They like, oh damn, he ain't gonna post a Teddy Pendergrass? No. They like, damn, he ain't gonna make a Tupac? Well, no. First of all, I'm tired of making Tupac videos because when I make Tupac videos, somebody steal it. Like real shit. Like, just go back and start watching people stealing my whole video ideas, just running with it. I'm done making Tupac videos for a while until we can figure out something else to do, because I don't want to keep doing that. So for 30 days, I'm gonna pick a strategy. I've been doing this strategy for the last 3 weeks, so I'm almost there. And I'm picking this strategy. How I've been sticking to certain things like my hood stories, topics, YouTube. This is my niche, though. This is my niche. I don't know what works for you. You gotta figure it out. You know, you gotta figure it out. It's a shift, man. Now, every video I make, I gotta answer this question: why would somebody care? Like every time I make a video, and that's what you should do. You should make a video and think to yourself, why would somebody care? If you do that, it'd be better for you. I swear to God. I swear to God. Lesson number 5, you're one video away. And that's the biggest one, man. You're not far off. You just early, man. You're a little early, man. A little early birdie, man. You're just a little early, man. You know what I'm saying? You're just a little early. You got to build momentum. That video that changes everything is coming, bro. But only if you keep posting. You can't post every single day, but you got to post something relevant somebody can use and take and feel good about it. You feel me? Be real. How many videos you got in before you actually like blew up from it? You feel me? You know, sometimes people don't got no connection because most people don't stop right before it happens. Every time they like watch you like 10 seconds and they don't get no feeling from it. They moving on. So let's figure out something real quick. Let's build a strategy. This is a strategy mode and it's actionable. So here's what I'm doing now. I'm going better titles, stronger thumbnails, faster hooks, more real content, not more videos, but just better videos. And I'm pushing out better content because at 1,000 subscribers, yeah, you kind of rocking the boat. At 500, you doing a little something. At 2,000, you got like a tier list. And I'm going to break it down to you about how a tier list hits soon. Because at 5,000, you ain't just nobody. You somebody now. You know what I'm saying? The real shit, I stopped trying to impress people and started trying to grab attention. That's a big effing difference. Like, stop trying to impress these people on YouTube. These people on YouTube, it's like standing in front of a crowd and saying, "Hey, come look at me." Nobody don't give a shit. Nobody gives a shit about that. But if I stand there in the middle of a crowd and I had a big ass sign with a big ass megaphone and I had a big ass campaign behind me and big ass lights and everything shining around me and girls shaking that ass behind me, you will watch it, right? Right. You gonna stand there like, damn, who is that? See? Attention. I didn't grab the attention, and that's what it's all about, bro. It's a power move. So listen, we're gonna say it's a power lie, because if I don't click it, if they don't click the video, nothing else matters. Repeat. Click first. Watch second. Subscribe last. That's how it goes. Let's break it down one more time for people who is illiterate and don't understand what I'm talking about, because they say I mumble this, nigga. So look, this is how you do it. Clicks first, watch second, subscribe last. That's how it goes, man. Your future build. So nah, man, like, me personally, I ain't quit. I just leveled up. I took some time away. I got sick and I started doing education. I started learning my own shit. I started learning the CTR. I started learning retention, because nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about your channel until you grab them 10 seconds, man. You know? So hit it with something that somebody can use. It's just like if you selling, I ain't gonna say the word, but if you out there selling something, what makes your the best? What makes your the best? You feel me? And you gotta learn how to sell that. Everybody got a P, you know, but who got the best? You feel me? Who got the best though? Like, who can sell it the best? You know what I mean? And I ain't saying that we hookers or nothing like that and hoes, but this game is the game that we own. This is the game that we own. We playing YouTube. No disrespect, YouTube. I ain't gonna say number love for y'all, but y'all pimps, and we are hoes and hookers. So we have to try to find a ways to sell what makes our VJJ better. Because at the end of the day, when you demonetize people, you pick copyright claims, you block, you flag them, you get that horn when you look at the email. That's making somebody a hoe. You making somebody a hoe. Like, you hoeing them. Like, just face it. You feel me? Just face it, man. So let's go back to part one, what I was just talking about. If you understand it at the beginning of this video, it's kind of long. You already know how close I was to it, right? So, but now I get it, and I ain't stopping, because if I stop right now, you're gonna be like, cash gone. You'll love that shit, but I ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop. If you trying to grow too, comment. You locked in, like I just said before, man. I'm gonna reply to everybody, even if you is a hating ass person, cause y'all be hating on me, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all be hating, bro. Now I ain't saying everybody, but being on live is I don't really like being on live. I might just start doing like private links to people that I want to be in there, because the people that be in there is so intermediate. They don't, you know what I'm saying? You got the brain of a bird or something. Like, you don't know what you're talking about half the time. And a lot of people's opinions is like assholes. And I don't care what you say, man. Cause we gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep doing what we gotta do all the time. We ain't gonna never stop. Don't stop. Never. You know, I'm all about that action like what? Michael Jackson. About to be out of here. I'm sorry I wasted 20 minutes of your time, but just I had to break this down to 2 parts. I made one big ass video so you can understand what I'm talking about. A lot of cut. Ain't gonna be no cut. I'm getting right to this motherfucker. You feel me? We getting right to the nitty, itty, bitty, gritty. To me. If you got some itty bitty titty committee, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm joking. But if you trying to grow, man, just let me know, man, because we can do this shit together. Because I'm trying to help. A lot of YouTubers don't try to help you. They lie. They lie. Sell ebooks and then bullshit story. I don't do that. I mess up. I show you I mess up. If I'm successful and I'm doing shit that makes it better, I'm gonna tell you how to make it better. Because I'm not here to step on nobody's toes. It's just like how the rap game is. Everybody can eat off this shit. So why is we sitting here being selfish? Everybody can eat off this shit that we doing on YouTube. But everybody want to be in a little selfish ass bubble and don't want to help nobody, bro. You feel me? Until you start learning how to help somebody and lending a hand, bro, we gonna always be stuck in a fucking bubble. You feel me? Man, I'm about to hit the mother loving likes, Jay.